Good evening, everyone. This is Mike Romali here with the Hurricane Outlook and discussion for November 8th, 2021, around 6:40 p.m. Eastern Time. Not too much to talk about today, but a look at the overall state of the tropics and what could be occurring over the next several weeks as we begin to wind down hurricane season 2021 and prepare for the severe weather season in 2021 and 22. So looking at the overall wide chart of the tropical Atlantic this evening, not much is going on. Pretty strong upper level winds cutting across the whole entire Atlantic basin at the moment. We can see some pretty strong upper level winds all the way out here into the main development region. And this area is probably more than likely about 95% shut down for the season. For the remainder of the season, I don't expect to see any more development come out of this region. And I think we'll be fine with that. The Caribbean has been exceptionally quiet. We haven't really seen any activity come out of the Caribbean for a long time. And it's been a surprisingly quiet, end to the season, which is certainly good news, obviously, for folks along the Gulf Coast, especially in Louisiana after Hurricane Ida, but nothing going on across the Caribbean. We are likely done there. One little area that the National Hurricane Center was highlighting, this area here, this was the genesis here of an area of low pressure and kind of this nor'easter that developed across Florida and now is turned kind of towards the east here. And this is going to be moving out to the tropical Atlantic. Strong upper level winds expected to prohibit development there. Upper ocean heat content wise, again, it's still pretty high, especially in the Caribbean and the southwestern Atlantic, but nothing coming along that I foresee to take advantage of that. So that is certainly some good news that we are beginning to wind down the remainder of this hurricane season. We still have two tropical cyclones that are in the eastern Pacific basin. Neither Sandra or Terry pose a threat for development or a threat to land. I should say neither of these pose any significant concern to land interest at this time. These will both be moving out and into the open tropical Pacific. In the tropical Atlantic, we do have this one area that we are continuing to monitor right now, but development chances on this have now fallen to a 0% chance, and this system will become a post-tropical remnants kind of mid-latitude cyclone and move along its merry way across the northern and central part of the Atlantic basin. So anything ongoing right now? Well, not really. The GFS 850 millibar vorticity here shows absolutely nothing. Here's our little system again that we are watching. This is now a mid-latitude cyclone, so development chances on this have effectively dropped to near 0%. This will continue to merge basically with this more powerful mid-latitude cyclone near Greenland and in the northern Atlantic waters here and just be absorbed. We'll be watching what could develop here and kind of drift southward within the next beyond 5 days or so, but even waters up here are still too cool to support much of any tropical development. And across the United States heartland, we'll go back to the continuous United States here, the contig states. And again, we do see that, again, it remains relatively quiet for a while. We will have a system that will kick up sometime within the next couple of days here, starting on Wednesday, with cyclogenesis occurring across portions of the Texas Panhandle. And we'll be ejecting off towards kind of the north and east here. This is also kind of phasing with a secondary upper-level cyclone here across the Canadian prairies. And we can see that this will eventually merge into a much larger storm system and begin to occlude, bringing down some very cool airs. Some of these temperatures, this is the 540 decameter line, suggesting that freezing temperatures could occur all the way down here into portions of Indiana and Ohio. And that continues to sweep down, and even seeing some signs that we might get our first freeze across portions of the Carolinas and across portions of the Appalachians. So we'll be watching that. Nothing really significant occurring over the next 5 days, though no significant severe weather threats and certainly no tropical weather threats. So I think we are doing pretty good on that aspect. Again, we'll have kind of a full update coming tomorrow, right? If you guys have wondering where I've been in the process of moving and getting everything set up. We're working on getting a better setup here, getting better audio and stuff like that. So hopefully those will begin to kind of come in as we progress to the 2022 season. All right. That being said, hope you have a great rest of your afternoon or evening now. This is Mike O'Malley. I'll talk to you guys again some more over the next few days.